All right, today I have a Kickstarter preview of Monsta Tama. Let's check this game out. This game feels like a crazy fun combination of Pokemon, not the card game Pokemon, but the actual video game Pokemon, and Solitaire. Hear me out. When you in the game, you get these fun cards that are going to walk you through. Basically, there's a drafting phase, then there is a preparation phase. You have a journey where you do the bulk of the game, and finally, we have the finale. So, drafting. We're going to place cards in the center, and you choose. You can either choose from the first row or the second row. If you choose from the first, whoever chose the rightmost one is going to be first, then all the way down. If you choose from the second, you don't get to draft from the first row. Sometimes you maybe really want a card, so you're going to lose an extra card in the draft. After you've drafted, you're going to select 10 of the monsters. You may have more than 10 from previous rounds, or maybe the other person didn't take as many. But you're going to choose 10 and shuffle them up. Here's where the bulk of the game is. And with those 10, you're going to lay them flat down. You don't get to look at them. They're just random. On your turn, you can do one of three things. And it's not really turn-based, it's simultaneous actions. You can encounter a card, where you take an upside-down card and flip it up in front of you. Everybody has these little tableaus. The path, those are cards you're encountering. You don't know what they are, they're face down. Vicinity, these are the cards you have looked at and encountered. Some of them have different powers. Some say, encounter. When this card gets flipped up, do whatever it says. Some of them say fin. Some of them say tamed. It really depends. From here, you're going to then, as you get cards in your vicinity, each card will have a value. This value in the upper left is how many cards or points you have to have in your vicinity. Some cards put down these little wisp tokens. In the real game, they're going to be cubes, but for now I've got little tokens. When you have enough cards or wisps in your vicinity, you can choose whatever card you want. They have different values, and tame it. All the other cards are discarded. So you only get to tame one monster at a time. So you have to be careful what cards you're drawing. That's where the randomness, kind of like Solitaire, can come in. But when they join your team, some of them have powers that act and do other crazy things. After you've finished and done as many as you can, you flip your turn card over to finish. When everyone's finished, you then look and see if some cards say fin. That's at the end of the round, stuff triggers. We do that for 3 rounds. And this is where stuff gets really interesting. On the box, you see that there's 7 different symbols. These represent biomes. Each biome is a little set of cards. And each biome has extra special rules. When you play a game, you're going to choose 3 biomes. For the starter set that I got to play with, one of them was kind of preset to kind of get you in. And then the other 2, you did the draft mechanic. After that, every round, you look to see how many points there are. Whoever got the least number of points gets to be first. We go again. Wisps also give you points. When we're all said and done, we count up all the points, all the wisps, and the best tamer wins. So what do I think about this game? Mechanically, I love it. It's a lot of fun. It really does. I feel like I'm taming Pokemon, but playing Solitaire. I'm not necessarily the craziest about the draft, the kind of the reshuffling the order of your round. I feel maybe if someone just sticks to the one end, they're going to be first, and even if you got to go first the one round. So that's not my favorite part. So I give it a 4.5 out of 5. It's a lot of fun, and I had a good time. For theme, I felt like I was taming these creatures. The actual story is you're going out into the wild and trying to save them from an encroaching apocalypse. But it feels like that. You get monsters on your team. You can use them to help you tame other monsters. It's got the Pokemon feel. It's got some Solitaire. I enjoyed it. 5 out of 5. The kind of the down part is the rules. I wasn't crazy about the way the rules were written. So the rules by themselves are about 3.5 out of 5. That said, there is a YouTube video that explains them fantastically well. They got me through it. It's a little long, but it's good. But the rules by themselves, 3.5 out of 5. They're probably going to get punched up for the final, but use the YouTube video. It will help. Execution. Now, I have a pre-press kit here. But that said, I like what I see. Each card, you got easy to read symbols. Once like you see is, you just put these in piles, and then you shuffle them and you play with them. These come out, in the real game, everyone's going to have their own card for the set, but for just my intro game, I only had one of these. I like they have these cards here to walk you through the different actions you can do when you're capturing the monsters and other stuff, and they kind of walk you through the basics of the turns. The cards here are decent, they look good. The monsters are all their own thing. This is one of the legendary ones. It's from a different one of the little sets. The fact that there's 7 biomes in the base game, I got to play with 3. I liked it. It's a 5 out of 5. Overall, this is a good 90% game. I can't wait to see the real version, but it's a lot of fun. I think this will be a fantastic game, and it's one of those that definitely check it out. If you like Pokemon, if you kind of like Solitaire, there is some screw your neighbors elements in some of the cards or monsters you can tame. So it'll be fun. Check it out. 90% solid game.